Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel for another 12 by 12 process video. I am using the Making Home Shine collection. This is the second layout I've done with this collection, and yeah, we'll see where it goes, right? So I am cutting up this sheet of 12 by 12 they're not 12 by 12 rulers, they're rulers on a 12 by 12 sheet in different colors, and I'm going to use a bunch of them as like a design element on my page. Now I can't take full credit for this page. I did somewhat get the inspiration for the title from a page I saw on scrapbook.com, like, oh, so long ago. I wish I could even credit it, but I don't even remember who did it, or I just remember that I saw it on scrapbook.com, and it isn't the exact title because I couldn't even remember the exact title, but it's the same sentiment. So I am just grabbing these rulers and I'm kind of arranging them, I guess you could say, like in a graph form, like how you would see it on a graph. And I'm using that background paper I'm using is also from the Shine collection. It's just a ledger, and it has some like pink sprinkles up on the top. Now, I did get like a white piece of really big like paper to put on my desk to see if that would improve the video quality, like the lighting. So let me know what you think of it versus like I just have like an old green, the American Crafts cutting mat. So let me know if you like this better. That was just like a little side note. So I'm using the, what is it called? Something Ground Espresso, I believe, from Tim Holtz. It's one of his new colors. And I just wanted to distress everything to get rid of that light edge. And now I am just trimming down the background paper so that I can fit it onto this other sheet of Making Homes Shine paper. And I cut out the middle because I can't stand to like waste any Making Homes paper. I don't care if it's from her first collection or this collection. I never waste Maggie Holmes paper. So yeah, just going around the edges and inking and things like that. And I'm going to put this down, and I do cut it out because I don't know what my problem is. This is like a big problem of mine, but I can never line like the background up if I mat it on a piece of paper. So voila, there it is. I did struggle though, I will let you know that. So I'm just using some adhesive to place these rulers down as straight as I can get them and cutting off the excess. Now I thought the rulers would be a good pattern to use in my layout because my title is going to have to do something about my kids growing up really fast, and so the rulers fit. And I'm just showing you I did some gold stitching up and down each side of each ruler there. So this photo I'm using, I printed off my selfie at 4x6. It's from over this summer when we were at our cabin, and I did run a filter over it. So I went and embossed some of this vellum that I have with like just a polka dot embossing folder through my Big Shot. And now I'm going to look for some papers to kind of layer behind the vellum. So while I'm doing this, I also want to say thank you and welcome to all my new subscribers. I looked and I have some new ones. So welcome. I hope you enjoy the video. That was kind of corny, but I do. I'm very thankful for all the subscribers that I have and stuff. So thank you very much. So I love this paper. This is one of my favorite papers in the collection, that like gray floral. So I'm going to use some of that, and then I'm just going to use a scrap of the black and white stripe from this collection that I had from the 6x6 pad. Also another favorite of mine. And just going to fidget with them. I want them to be kind of like, askew, which I have a hard time doing because I really like things perpendicular to each other, and parallel and things like that. But I'm trying to get better, and I do like the look. I just have a hard time doing it. So that is how I'm going to arrange those, and I'm just grabbing some scissors, even though I have like 5 different distressing tools, and I'm just running them around the photo just to kind of rough it up just a little bit. And I'm going to staple these together now that I have them how I want them, and just edge around the pattern papers. I'm not going to do the vellum, and just the outside edges of them. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this up on some pop dots to give it a little bit of dimension. And just pulling off all those little squares. And there we go. So I think I'm going to start messing around with a few embellishments right now, kind of seeing what I may or may not want to use. And then I'm going to realize that I don't want to pick out too many because I'm going to have a really large title on the left-hand side of the layout. So I'm just kind of crumpling up the corners and edges of those layers just to give it a little bit more, you know, something. And I love these florals from the chipboard, and I think I've pulled them out on every project I've attempted to do with this collection, but I haven't gotten them to work yet. I don't know if it's like a personal hoard of mine or what, but yeah, I really love that glitter one. It's really pretty. So I'm just pulling out my container with all my embellishments that I have from this collection, and I'm just going to start playing around and seeing what I do or don't want to use. That dream die cut is really cute, and I thought about using it, but I don't end up using it on this one. I do end up using this one that says Live Simply, Dream Big, and Love. And that's an acetate piece, so it, doesn't cover up anything in the picture, which I like. And that little blue floral, just for a nice little touch. So, yeah, I'm still messing around with these chipboard florals. They're so pretty. Yeah, sorry about the poor editing on this video. I didn't do too much. Too much editing. That love chip piece is from the chipboard sheet, and then this is a gold Martha Stewart photo corner. I just felt like that circle thing looked lonely down there, I guess, so he needed a friend. So I put that photo corner there, and now I'm going to get started on this long title. So I grabbed some of my wax paper because I knew I was going to want to space it out the way that I wanted to. And I pulled out lots of different thickers and small letter stickers to create this title. And I'm not going to keep all of it on the video. I did edit a bunch of it out because it took me a really long time. But the title is basically, it starts out saying, please stay young a little bit longer, at least for Mama's heart. That's what it's going to start out saying. And I'm just going to add the word darling later on in the video, so that's why it ends up being darling, please stay young a little longer. And I do realize there's two of them, and it says darling, which is kind of like singular, I guess. But, I don't care. They know what I mean. So there you see the title, a variety of different fonts and stuff. And then the young and the heart are the thickers that are from this collection. So yeah, that's how it came out. So I'm just using this pink polka dot paper to create some corners for the layout, and I stitched around those with my gold thread. I just felt like, especially with those rulers on the right side, the title needed something on the left side, some kind of pattern paper, and I thought that was a good option. And because I did one, I felt like I needed to do one in the other corner, so that's how I ended up with two. So I'm just going to stick those down and then stick the letter stickers back over. I need to go get another package of these gold thickers that I'm putting down right now because I'm really having a hard time making words out of the ones I have left. And then those pink ones are from Joann's. The black and gold tile stickers are from Create Paper After Dark, the sticker sheet. The word little is Simple Snap for Simple Stories, and then the word longer is a thicker, an older thicker, and then the mamas is a Heidi Swapp alphabet. So I did stitch through a couple of the words in the title, mostly just to help them stay down, especially the longer word. Those are chipboard thickers like older ones, so their sticky wasn't great. So I'm just going to pull some elements here off the chipboard sheet, and I love that banner that says find what makes you happy. And this butterfly is really pretty. I thought it would work for this layout. I'm not a big butterfly user, but I thought it'd be nice on a layout of my girls. And then share the joy. And I do want to point out one thing that kind of bothered me on this layout is I spell mama with two M's, but there were only two M's in the whole alphabet set, so and it does kind of bother me when I read it, but some people spell it like that too, so I guess it'll work, right? So I am putting on some ephemera. Those two tags are from the ephemera pack, and that blue die cut floral down by that share the joy chipboard is also from the ephemera pack, and I'm just putting some golden white twine, baker's twine, through the tags, just trimming them up. And you see I moved that butterfly to the top right of the layout, so it's flying away. Although my children are far from the age of flying away yet, but so yeah, I'm just going around my embellishments with that ground espresso. I'm really glad he came out with that color. When I did distress with like a brown, I really loved the walnut stain, but this is even like a richer dark brown. It's almost a black, but it's a brown. So I love it. So I'm going through some of the wood pieces, the wood veneer that come with this collection, and I'm going to use a couple. I'm going to use two diamonds and a banner, but where they are now is not where they're going to be. I just pulling them out, giving it a little touch of something. The wood kind of just warms up, the layouts. I love how it looks. And I'm going to take the roller date stamp and I'm going to stamp Dream a Little Dream on that wood veneer banner with some gold delicata ink. And I'm going to cover up that part that says, "Hello, I love you." Okay, that's all right. Okay. He is. 1 second, okay. So, yeah, and then I'm just going to place these other wood veneers, one by the title and one down by the title at the bottom. I'm not sure what I'm doing now. I did pull out the sticker sheet to see if there were any elements I wanted to use off that. I'm going to end up using this tassel, but I'm going to move it to the picture, down by the picture later on in the layout. But at this point, I did think that I wanted it up there, and I thought about putting some twine because that just open circle thing was confusing me, I guess you could say. But it looked even weirder with some twine at the top, so I scratched that idea, and that is just a banner. None of that is going to stay up there except for this darling, which will now become part of my title. So I'm just going to get that placed kind of where I want it, and I have to pull up some of those thickers, I think. Oh, maybe I don't. I moved it over enough to where I don't. Yes, honey. No, you cannot have a pop. And I stuck that little bird up there. I love the birds that are in Maggie Holmes' collection. It's kind of like a staple that she puts in, all her collections, and I just think they're so cute. And in this collection, they're kind of watercolored, so they're just really cute. So I'm just picking out smaller elements and scattering them around the page, like this little hand-drawn star, and I'm going to use a lot of the little hearts and from both the chipboard and the sticker sheet, just little details, little somethings. So I'm sticking stuff down kind of as I go because otherwise things start getting crazy. And yeah, so a couple word stickers to add to that tag, just for some embellishment. And who doesn't love, word stickers? They're like the best, right? So I'm nearing the end. I am sorry this video is so long. I love that heart with the cutout middle. It's gold. It's so cute. So I ended up popping that under the butterfly there. And this is from Open Book, this fabric tape, and I just felt like there were parts of the title that had open spaces. So I'm going to stick this fabric tape, I cut it in half, on the top and the bottom of the word longer. Just for some embellishment there. I don't know. It just seemed bare to me right there. And I think I'm going to grab some enamel dots from the After Dark collection now, and I'm going to use some of the black ones. And I'm just putting them here and there, just little pops of color. And you can see I moved that tassel down there by that floral to the left of the photo. And I liked it there a lot better. So I'm just having a look again at the roller date stamp, and I'm going to put some staples on the edges of these corner pieces that I created. I do like the little detail they look, you know, have when you staple, but in this case, I just wanted to make sure the edges stayed down as well. So that was a win-win, right? So yeah, that is going to be it. Thanks for sticking with me for this long video. I hope you enjoyed the layout. I definitely am planning on doing more layouts with this collection. I love it. You know, everyone knows that watches my videos knows I love making homes, so this is definitely no exception. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Bye.